Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Start.
And so, the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to talk some things. Possessions can end until somebody grabs a rebound. Greg, two of the best on the boards are facing off tonight. They prioritize rebounding.
And getting those extra possessions can really break a team's will. When excellent rebounding teams play, everyone has to work a little harder to secure the ball.
Here's Holmgren.
And great recognition. Holmgren saw the open floor and took advantage.
Smith with the stuff.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Over in the corner, Williams. SGA surveying the defense. 6 to shoot. Over in the corner, George. Oh, good on the triple.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Here's KD. And then Durant with the dunk.
Look at KD throwing it down, not giving the defense any opportunity there.
And Jim, for all their talent, the Thunder committed to playing the right way.
Well, they are unselfish. They trust one another. And when a team is this committed at the defensive end of the floor, there's really no need to try to do too much offensively or play hero ball.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Thunder shooting their first free throws of this game. Tim, how in the world did Jalen Williams fall into the Thunder's lap with the 12th pick back in that 2022 draft?
Well, Kevin, he played at a mid-major, so he was a bit of a late bloomer. A lot of people saw him as high floor, low ceiling type, and he was an awful fast riser as the draft got here, but still a steal in that late lottery.
And what a smart pick by that organization, huh? My goodness.
They seem to always get it right.
They do.
And moving with such speed, the quickness of SGA's drives, something to admire.
Here's Finney-Smith. KD looking around. Eason's shot is good.
Smart play there by Durant. Uses the pick and roll to break up the defense and create one for his team.
Now, here's SGA. Pass to Caruso. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound by Smith. Rockets leading by 3. Fires the 3. He's off on that one.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
It's stolen. And here we go. Here's Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
Yeah, this is a testament to how competitive Durant is. Able to score against physical defenders.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Houston.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success. Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Pass to Holiday. Here's Eason. The kick out to Holiday. Outside, KD. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Knocks it loose. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. The first thing on his mind was not letting Kevin Durant beat them. He said, quote, even if it means playing off other guys, we cannot let KD get comfortable. We have to be right up in his jersey the entire game. We're going to see some aggressive D on Durant tonight by the sound of this. Guys, back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Now, here's Dort. Hasn't made one yet.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Outside Durant. On the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Durant's got 11 points.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The drive by Holmgren. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Oh, the long strides of Holmgren on display. This is why you can't give him the lane. And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one misses.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
Yeah, he was overthinking that. He's usually automatic from the line.
Dort, wide open. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
And with the clock almost at 0, it's great awareness on his part.
Well, it's been a high score. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
Back to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. And the dunk by Holmgren.
You want a high percentage take offensively, get it to Holmgren in that spot.
We know about Holmgren's exceptional play defensively, but Tim, talk about his offensive goods.
Well, he's incredibly versatile, Kevin. He can score down low, he can handle the basketball, shoots the 3, and I'm not talking about standstill shots. He has the mobility to even come off screens.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. The Rockets making the shot. Here's Caruso. And the Thunder another 3.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
No good from Durant. The Thunder leading by 4. Outside, Dort. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Teardrop shot. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
It's Durant on the wing. Nice shot from the wing. KD's got 13.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Kicks it out to Holmgren. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Holmgren the screen. To the paint. Poked away. And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, that'll give him something to think about.
And you know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to deal.
Here's Smith. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Greg, these boys veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future. And they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Now, here's SGA. Holmgren can't hit. Outside Holiday. Pass to Finney-Smith. Holmgren with the steal. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Now, here's Holmgren. And he gets the bucket. And 12 points for Chet Holmgren.
Guys, this is what you call a generational talent. Holmgren is bound to fill up the highlight reel every night he plays.
In the corner, Smith with it. Back to Eason. Shot clock at 6. Holmgren with the steal. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. Outside, Dort. Back to Williams. Pulls it from 20. Rockets with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Kevin. The Rockets have brought in the right veterans. Coach Ime Udoka said, quote, their approach rubbed off on our entire team. We can only teach so much, but you have to have guys that have carved out their niche in the league with that edge and that defensive mentality. It was invaluable for our team. Back to you guys.
You know, they've got that grit. Thank you, Allie. And the Rockets with possession here after the miss from Chet Holmgren. .27 seconds left in the first half of the game. Over in the corner, Williams. Holmgren the screen. 17-foot shot on the way. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Back to the action in just a minute. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Every so often, Tim, you heard the term defensive anchor. What defines one in the way you look at the game?
Well, I think it's that player that's on the back line, protecting the rim, but also able to see the entire floor. That is where your best communicator often resides.
How did you grade your defensive abilities when you played?
I battled, Kevin. You're going to have to kill me to stop me. That's the way I looked at it.
And showing some fearlessness there. Smith doesn't mind getting hit while taking the shot.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Free throw drops for Smith.
Taken third overall in 2022, Smith, instead of trying to take the league by storm, he was looking for ways to fit in within the system. And that's what coaches love about players like him.
Here's Hartenstein. Again, the Thunder score.
Yeah, he's got to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
Well, if you're going to give him that shot, he will take it any time.
And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's foul number 2 for him. Thompson outside. Pass to Eason. Good D by Williams.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last. And still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
And here's KD for 3. Pass to Dort. From outside, off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
The Thunder leading by 14. Fires from deep. Good on the three-point shot. Dort got 6 points.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
And there's the call on Lou Dort. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Durant with it. Picked up by Hartenstein. Just 4 to shoot. Picked by Finney-Smith. Durant with another miss. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Dort. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Rockets trailed by 17. Tipped away. Now here's Wallace. Still without a basket. The kick out to Williams. Back to Dort. Pass to Hartenstein. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And Oklahoma City making a change. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Down low. They need this one. And it's laid up and in by Thompson.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Outside, SGA. Holmgren in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
Finney-Smith. And a miss there on the triple. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander does it all. He said, once I made an emphasis to try to affect the game on both ends of the floor, I have found myself having success. So for me, it's just a want to. Coach Mark Daigneault said, he wants to win, and if you want to win, you have to do the invisible things. Back to you guys.
Yeah, truly a two-way talent. Okay, thank you, Allie. The drive by Thompson. Outside for KD. That 3 off the mark. Oklahoma City leading by 15. Dort misses.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
And Holmgren pulls it down.
Well, after a great start, he has really cooled off pretty quickly. .15 seconds left here in the third quarter.
This one for three. Buries it from three-point range. Holmgren's got 15 points.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Houston, 25.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Rockets trailed by 18. Pass to Eason. Back to KD. Eason, the screen. Durant, no good. It's intercepted and stolen by Wallace. Eason grabs the board. And here's Houston. Back to Smith. Pass to Durant for three. The Thunder pull it in.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
And stolen by... Whoa! He flew in there.
Wow!
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Smith, no good. The Thunder leading by 16. Holmgren looking around. So, Tim, you ended your NBA career a little bit early because of knee problems, and at 34, you made the transition to broadcasting and have excelled so much. What has that journey been like?
Well, certainly, Kevin, I wish I could have played another handful of years, but you're right. The knee injury forced me into this line of work, and I'm blessed and grateful because I can stay connected to the game. I get to watch it every night with a front row seat, and hopefully I get to make people a little bit smarter about what they're watching.
Oh, you do, believe me. You definitely do.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Now Eason. Now Durant. Clock at 6. Here's Eason. Buries it. Nice cut off the ball.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Thunder ball. Now into the lineup for Oklahoma City. Number 2, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Now Eason. And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Now Durant. Screen by Smith. Puts up the 3. Deflected by Hartenstein.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now SGA. Hartenstein with it. 5 to shoot. Yep, that goes down.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's Smith. Big time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
And how about the force on that finish by Smith?
2 points. That one goes.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Oklahoma City.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Chet Holmgren.
He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. A floater. It seems like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Tim, has the ball handling and finishing package of a player 6 inches shorter. What he does at his size is really amazing.
Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Ryan Anderson here, joined by Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Pass to Curry. Nails it from beyond the arc. Facing off in this one, we've got two teams that preach player movement and ball movement legs.
Oh, that's right. And you can tell that by the assist numbers. The ball is really hopping.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren, right side. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Missed inside.
He was bothered just enough to miss that shot. That's good work by the defense.
And Tim, last season, Draymond Green adding a Hustle Player of the Year award to his Hall of Fame resume.
Yeah, B.A., that's an award every young player should aspire to have. But I know for Draymond Green, he was hoping to get his second Defensive Player of the Year award.
And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. Shot clock at 5. And it's Moody penetrating. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Now here's Butler. Here he goes. And it's Butler with the jam.
On the drive, Butler can be so sudden. The moment he sees an opening, he just takes off.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
They double team Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Good D by SGA. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Williams. Now Dort. Back to Williams. Good work there as it goes.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
Outside Curry. Pass to Moody. The three is up. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Moody's got 5 now.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Warriors lead by 6. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play. Defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
And that one's good. SGA's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And Gilgeous-Alexander is so assertive on the drive, confident at finishing through contact.
And here's Curry for 3. Thunder trail by 6. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I brought up Jalen Williams, and Coach said that he has a plan. Williams is an impressive all-around player. Coach did admit that, so we're hoping for some physical, high-pressure defense that will put him off his game a little tonight. A simple strategy, but Coach seems confident that it'll get results. B.A.?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Moody misses. We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter. SGA with it. Now guarded by Curry. Outside for Dort. Over Butler. The shot by Dort, no good.
Well, and he's a very good mid-range shooter, but the defense was all over him there, making that a very difficult shot.
Now here's Butler. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He has 6.
How talented is Butler? I mean, just so adept at carving out some space inside and converting.
Back to Dort. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Now here's Curry. Green, a screen to the paint. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul.
What offensive effort from Green. Backing off the shot isn't even a consideration for him.
These are his first free throws of the game. He hits the second from the line. 11 seconds left to play in the first quarter. To the inside. Back to SGA. The kick out to Williams. And so the first quarter is in the books. Warriors ahead, up by 5. And we'll return shortly.
10.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen here from the Warriors, what's your take so far?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, the energy was there. The communication was there. I think they can build on this going forward.
Now, here's Green. Outside Curry. Back to Green. Let's go with a 3. Curry's shot is off. Thunder trail by 5. Tim, does it seem to you that Stephen Curry gets better when the buzzer is approaching?
Well, if that's true of anyone, it's Steph, B.A., a former clutch player of the year. He's very comfortable with the outcome in his hands.
And great passing, so often the thing that separates the good from the great. Who, for your money, Tim, is the best in the association?
Well, what's crazy, B.A., is I think the top of the list belongs to a center. That's right. Nikola Jokic, to me, an all-time talent, still in his prime, and his playmaking ability, unquestionably, the best we have ever seen at the center position.
Never seen any player like him. He's amazing.
Maybe never will, either.
Puts up a 3, and the rebound goes to the Thunder.
You know, all the credit goes to the defender. Very hard to contest threes without fouling.
The Warriors lead by 8. Pass to Butler. Back to Curry. Stolen by Caruso. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
You can't forget to box out Dort. When you do, he looks to score on the offensive glass.
Here's the pick. The three from Curry. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Caruso with the bucket.
You're such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you, Brian. The Warriors at last season's trade deadline swinging the deal for Jimmy Butler. Stephen Curry said him signing an extension is big. He's committed for this run. It creates expectations, which I love. We all thrive off of that energy and that kind of environment. We are up for the challenge. Back over to you guys.
They're all in. Allie, thank you.
Timeout.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Outside for Dort. Caruso outside. 4 on the clock. Williams misses. The Warriors lead by 4. And what a wild ride last season for the Warriors, Tim.
Well, it was a roller coaster. They started out hot out of the gate, then they faded, falling all the way to the 11th seed at one point in the West. Then the Jimmy Butler trade righted the ship and got them back in the playoffs.
Pass to Caruso. Outside, Williams. Now Caruso. Screen by Holmgren. That one's good for 2.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now here's Curry. He has 6. Back to Moody. To the middle. Pass to Butler. Here's Moody. He's covered by Holmgren. The 3 from Curry. To snap the cold streak. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
In transition, here come the Warriors. Outside Moody. Jacks up a 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Oklahoma City trailing. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams. Dort for 3. They get the rebound.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? And a deep 3 from Curry. It's a tie game in the Bay Area. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Oklahoma City, 18.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Stephen Curry's been so good for so long. Tim, we tend to forget that early ankle injuries held him back.
Yeah, really, Brian, hard to imagine what he's overcome. Surgery in seasons 2 and 3 that strengthened his lower body and got those ankle braces. Sports medicine has unleashed a killer.
So it's Oklahoma City now. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Here's Wiggins. Boom! He jams it straight down.
You can tell Dort keeps his options open when he has the ball. He'll set up another guy if he can.
And here's Curry for 3.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Williams in the post. The 3 is up. The rebound by Moody.
And that's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. You can't allow any space.
Pass to post. Clock at 6. The Thunder with the rebound. And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He might have seen something he needs to review with his guys. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Inside. And stolen by Green. Right side, Kuminga. Down low. Outside Curry. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. It's Dort on the wing. The three. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
And defense has been the strength of the Warriors. So what do they need offensively, Tim?
Well, B.A., they need more consistent scoring outside of Steph Curry. Jimmy Butler certainly has helped, but to win at the highest level, it requires more than one three-level scorer.
Now here's Williams. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. So it's both teams making substitutions here. On defense, the Warriors. 2-point game. It's Dort on the wing. Off target with the three. Golden State with the ball. And the basket by Hield.
Long-range shots like that, almost effortless for Hield. Every chance he gets, he'll take that shot.
Outside, SGA. Kuminga pulls it in. And the Warriors with possession here. Back to Curry. Launches it from deep. Dort grabs the miss. Inside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage.
Oh, deflected. Outside Kuminga. And stolen by Williams. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga. Oklahoma City shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one.
And baskets like this get Green fired up. When you get physical with him, he takes it personally.
Now here's SGA. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Williams. Misses the three. And the Warriors with possession. On the wing, Green. Outside Hield. Hits the trifecta. Now it's a three-point Warrior lead.
You watch Hield. You marvel at his jumper. It's as pure as anyone in this league.
SGA attacking. Caruso outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Dort. Lets it go from deep. Drops in the three. Dort's got 7.
And these are the shots this team wants Dort taking. He understands his role in this offense.
Hield for 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Now here's Dort. He has 7. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Dort. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. There's 6 seconds left in the third. Here's Curry, and he hits the jumper. Well, he's been waiting a while for that one.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Here's Holmgren. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Buddy Hield has been leading the charge for the Warriors. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Here's Curry. And here's Butler. On the wing, Curry. 4-3. Curry splashing one down from 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Oh, it's stolen by Butler. And stolen by Caruso. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. And SGA throws it down.
Recognizes the fast break opportunity and takes full advantage. Gilgeous-Alexander has a solid feel for the game.
Right side Curry. For 3. With the tip. Pass to Moody. From behind the arc. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. And the Warriors lead by 9. Outside, SGA. To the paint. Williams. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Legs, you look at Jalen Williams coming out of college. Early doubts about his athletic ceiling proving unfounded.
No question about it. There were limitations placed on him as an athlete because he's got a fairly unique build if you think about it. Really long arms and barrel-chested, but his agility really opening eyes.
Well, you can never underestimate the heart, and he plays with a lot of it.
Absolutely.
The all-around game of Butler. He's all about sharing the rock and getting his guys involved.
And the shot goes.
Now, he's been reliable tonight, but that's certainly not the case for his team in general.
Butler surveying the floor. Here's Curry. Outside Green. 5 on the clock. Butler fires. Now Curry. Moody. Oh, the long ball, no good. Now pass to Williams. Caruso outside. Now Holmgren. Caruso outside. Can't get the three.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
Now Dort. Cuts off the pass. Now Moody. Now Curry. Here's Kuminga. Butler outside. 6 on the shot clock. The triple drop.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And all of that success from the three-point line will open up driving lanes. Let's see if they can take advantage of that as well.
From downtown. Old Green rips down the board. Outside Curry. Let's loose for three. Holmgren there for the rebound.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
Great touch from deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
I'll tell you, that jumper from Gilgeous-Alexander is smooth and under control.
And stolen by Caruso. Gilgeous-Alexander. The three is in.
No fear in the eyes of Gilgeous-Alexander. His guys believe in his ability to come up big.
Butler. Outside Kuminga. Now Butler. And so the ball out of bounds. Caruso touched it last.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
Butler outside. They set a pick. 5 to shoot. Puts up the tray.
Really plays both ends nicely. Dort does the little things right.
Butler outside. Here's Curry. For three. Not that time.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
And they committed it.
On the road and hungry for a win against a Western Conference rival, the Golden State Warriors are ready for this thing to get started. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our very own Allie LaForce has the sidelines covered for us tonight. Shot clock at 6. Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
And Fox is so slick with the handles. I love watching him show off like this.
And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. G.A., why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
Now here's Curry. And he banks in the layup.
Not just a jump shooter. Curry is so creative at figuring out little ways to score inside.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take him. About a minute played so far here in the first. Outside, Fox. Wembanyama, a screen. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Curry looking it over. The three hits the three-point bomb. Curry's got 5 now.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
Curry on the wing. From deep, Green. The putback. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. Here's San Antonio. It's a 3-point game. Barnes outside. And here's Vassell from the arc. Rebound by Butler. And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
Now, here's Fox. Back to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. The Warriors leading. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. We talked about the mindset needed when squaring off against Jimmy Butler, and coach said Jimmy is a firecracker. You don't want to set him off or he could explode in your face. I told our guys just to focus on the game and not give any extra motivation out there. We'll see if they prevent Butler from popping off. Back to you, Kevin.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
Kuminga, no good. And Greg with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award. The Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
The thing about Vassell, he has deeper range than a lot of people give him credit for.
Moody. Wembanyama with the rebound. Here's Castle. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Here's Fox. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Well, Draymond has a special talent for setting guys up, especially for his position.
Now, here's Fox. Lots of room. And Moody pulls it down.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there are sometimes that you miss.
Not many guys with Butler's build have his skill set inside.
Fox deciding where to go with it. It's Vassell on the wing. Puts up a three. It's good from long range. Vassell's got 6.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. It's the Spurs leading by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Spurs.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things.
Whoa, look out! Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Outside, Fox. 6 on the shot clock. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
So smooth. Fox is so good at repeating that stroke.
Over in the corner, Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
If you give him that kind of separation, oh, he's going to take full advantage.
And Fox gets it to go. He's got 6.
He is a rare one who's more comfortable inside. Fox, look, his game is about attacking, getting in close, not necessarily making a ton of threes.
Outside Butler. Back to Green. And it's Green with the jam.
With how much Draymond moves on the offensive end, Green gets a lot of dunk opportunities.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. The Warriors have come a long way during the Curry era. Draymond Green said, quote, "We built this thing up from the laughingstock of the NBA. I take a great deal of pride in that. I think about this organization like it's mine. If the Warriors win the championship 10 years from now, that's our championship, period." Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Back to Curry. Three-pointer. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player. And the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance. But threes are still their best bet.
Back to Green. Outside Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Lets it go from deep. Gets a hand on it. Barnes grabs the miss. San Antonio trailing here. Outside, Fox. Over in the corner, Barnes. From outside the arc. Rebound by Butler. And it's the Warriors' ball. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Devin Vassell.
Butler is just hard to guard inside. Really good at using his body to create contact against the defense at the basket.
RJ, when you talk about Jimmy Butler, he is definitely a tone setter.
Yeah, Kevin, on the court and in the locker room, this man is tenacious. He lets you know exactly what he's thinking. Teams fear him, and sometimes his teammates do as well.
Get used to seeing that out of Harper. He's going to pile up the assists over the years.
Lets it go with the 3. Pass to Curry. Misses the 3.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Curry outside. Rebounded by the Spurs. Harper with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Wembanyama inside. Over Green. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. And that one's good. Green's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Got to reward the big man Green for running the floor. Excellent execution.
Pass to Vassell. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Second personal foul.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Such an important part of this team. Vassell, a great athlete who can guard multiple positions on the court. That's so valuable.
And he nails the 3rd.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
Curry. And it's off the back rim. No good. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. The 3 from Barnes beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing way to get that ball off in time.
Talk about being poised under pressure. Big time shot from him there.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Spurs lead by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway. And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Butler, no good. Spurs leading by 4. Harper with the ball. Still without a basket. And Harper slams it in.
So good at reading the floor off the bounce and getting into the teeth of the defense.
In the corner, Moody with it. Harper with the steal. Wembanyama left side. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. RJ, we have never seen a player like Victor Wembanyama. In your opinion, what's his potential?
Wemby has so much potential, it's scary. The #1 thing that can stop him from being one of the greats of all times, in my opinion, is injury. After that, there is nothing that is stopping him from being one of the most dominant physical specimens we've ever seen.
The Spurs with the lead. Second half rolling along now. About a minute play here. Into the lane. And Harper slams it in.
Well, he's showing the hops there. Harper can get up with the best of them.
Curry with it. And it's Vassell picking him up. Wow, magical moves inside from Steph Curry.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the phone.
And here's Vassell from the arc. 2 points. That one goes. And Wembanyama's got the lead up to 10 now for the Spurs. Here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Yeah, and all eyes were on Butler, but he has the vision to find the open man.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Stephen Curry is nearing the finish line. He said every year there's some new style, new energy coming through that challenges you. And seeing these young dudes come up and understanding how much talent there is, this is not going to be around forever. So enjoy every moment of it. Back to you guys.
Thanks a lot, Allie.
What a response from Curry. Got to know he's coming for his revenge.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's Wembanyama. Just 4 to shoot. Nobody near Barnes. No good on the 3. Warriors trailed by 8. And truly, RJ, some luck for the Spurs in recent drafts.
Yeah, they've jumped into the top 4 in 3 straight lotteries. And with 2 straight Rookie of the Years, they've done a good job with those picks.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Barnes. Makes it off the glass. Barnes has got 5.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here's the teardrop. And Fox gets it to go. And now a 12-point Spurs lead.
The teardrop from De'Aaron, a shot that perfectly suits his game.
It's Curry outside. The shot, no good. Here's San Antonio now. Up and in on the layup. 9 points for Dylan Harper.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
A 3 from Wembanyama.